Hi, kids. Sorry about any fiasco you had trying to get on, because it wasn't letting me on either, so I had to end it and start a new one. Just kept getting the circle. So, sorry. I hope somebody finds me over here. It is what it is. Let me try something real quick. Bear with me. I'll be back if I disappear. I'm still here. Okay, let's see what's going on with that. Hey, Hempe, how you doing? Well, Hempe, I'm not in Arizona anymore. I moved. I'm in Idaho now. So that's part of why I wanted to go, excuse me, touch base with you guys. I need to think of a new channel name, because starting over in Arizona isn't in Arizona. I'm in Idaho. We have snow. I haven't been able to get out and about too much, not due to the snow, just due to circumstances. And Idaho's going nicely. Been really busy trying to get the house in order. But other than that, it's been going good. Pardon me, I didn't realize I had left my bathroom door open. Just a moment. Nobody needs to be staring at my shower curtain, because why? So, yeah, oh, that's a good one. So basically, we've just been getting the house in order. We kind of had homes for most of it last time I posted an update video, but now we are starting to kind of make it look like a home instead of just a place for our stuff. Got some pictures hung, got some decorating stuff done, as you can see. I don't know how decorative it is, but it's mine and I like it, so that's the Harry Potter corner. So that's basically what we've been doing. Still trying to kind of finalize where things are going to go. We're still looking for things a lot. And, hey, where'd you put this? Hey, where'd you put that? But it's getting there, and we'll get through it. I know there's a couple people in here, but only one is typing, and I appreciate you typing, so I have somebody to interact with, Hempe. I haven't found a flea market here. It's winter here, so that won't be happening a whole lot. They did one in downtown Boise shortly before Christmas, but I think it ended right before I got here, or like the week after I got here, and I just couldn't do it. I've been really tired, and trying to get things in order and having to be here when like the movers arrived and when stuff that we ordered for the house arrived, because we got rid of our TV and our big cabinet that it was on, so we had to order a new TV and cabinet. And when those arrived, they said we had to be here to sign for them. It turns out we didn't, but I wouldn't have wanted those left out on my porch step anyway. But, you know, it is. Oh, I've been to the Boise Bluegrass Stadium, the Bronco Stadium. It's great. I've been to Bronco games before in the past, years and years and years ago. It's cool. If I go again, I will do a video about it, because it's a nice stadium and the grass is amazing. I have a lot of things I want to do, but they're not winter things. They're outside things. I want to go to the botanical gardens. I want to go to the old state penitentiary. They have tours and stuff through there. Supposedly it's haunted, so that's cool. I want to go to Birds of Prey. There is a ski area just north of Boise. North, I guess. I guess technically it's probably east, but it's up, so it's north, right? It's called Bogus Basin. I want to go up there. There's not a whole lot up there, but they do things. They have skiing and night skiing. No, I'm not going to go skiing for you guys. I'm not carrying a GoPro, and I'm not going to fall on my face and break my knee. My knees give me enough trouble now. I've been skiing in the past, and that's part of why my knees give me enough trouble now. Yeah, it is. It's pretty cool. The Botanical Gardens does a thing at Christmas too, which I will have to do next year because I just didn't get. There was stuff going on. A friend of mine who lives here, they had a death in the family here, so I say we like I had anything to do with it. But basically, she was busy and I didn't have anybody to go with. So, because my dad wasn't here yet, he has arrived, and he has been a great motivator for me. I'm not a real self-starter. I know, surprise, surprise. I like to do things in a more slow-paced manner. And Dad is like, we have time, let's get it done. And I'm more like, let me think about it. So it leads to some frustration for both of us because he wants to get something done and I want to chill and just contemplate what we're going to do. He wants to get in it and get done, and neither one of us are great communicators as far as what our plans are. I try very hard. God, my hair. I need to cut. Neither one of us are great communicators as far as what we're thinking. We try, both of us, very hard to communicate in that manner, but we're not always real good at it. So that leads to some frustration. I don't have a light on. Well, that didn't help at all. So, Oh, I agree with you. I definitely agree with you. And when you have two different generations and two different genders, that just makes it a little tough. So basically, I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do to figure it out, but we'll have to figure something out. Because, well, and we do okay. It's just that moving is stressful. And trying to get some more light, it's just going the opposite. Oh, there's a little bit. It's stressful. It's stressful for both of us. So, we just have to take it day by day and figure out what we're doing. And we're both working on it. And this house is about 25% smaller than the house we left. So we are having to figure out what to get rid of, what's sentimental to the other, and just kind of figure it out from there. Because up until last year, well, late 18. I hadn't lived with my dad since I was 17. We've always gotten along real well. We always do well together, so I wasn't super concerned about it. But there's been adjustments, and having to make these decisions, having to figure each other out. It hasn't been easy for either of us, and I know God love my father. He's one of the most patient men I know, so we're doing okay. He's very, very patient when it comes to people. People that he cares about. He's not real patient when it comes to general public. He's more patient than I am when it comes to general public. But that's fine. So we've got most of the boxes unpacked that we're going to unpack. We have a lot of stuff in the attic in boxes, but it's Christmas stuff or sentimental things that we're never going to use. Things that, like stuff, my son passed away years ago. There are certain things of his that I'm just not willing to get rid of. So I have, and not a lot. I didn't keep a lot of things. I've gotten rid of things through the years. But I think the things that are left are down to a couple of boxes. So I'm keeping them. They're all I have left of him. So I'm keeping them. There are things that he has had through the years that belong to his parents or his wife that he's not willing to get rid of, and I don't blame him. No one expects him to, but I don't know what those things are for him as far as like, yeah, champagne glasses that were used at their wedding. I don't know that. Was I at his wedding? Yes. Do I remember the champagne glasses? No. And the same type of thing. He doesn't know that the little plastic turtle that I keep and have had for, God, 20 years, more than 20 years, belonged to my son and was special to me. So, just stuff like that. I mean, is it stuff that I would keep normally? No. Is it stuff that I would have had my son not passed away? No. But I'm keeping it. It's just the way it is. Exactly. I agree. It is important to keep that stuff. That's where my memories are. And a lot of his things were lost when he got sick. He was in the middle of moving, and I don't know where he was moving to, not because he didn't tell me, just because he was just happened to be switching houses. I knew what town it was in, but I didn't need to know at that time the exact address, or so I thought. Oh, thank you. It was years ago, and he was sick, so he was looking at not a great quality of life. So, but he was in the middle of moving, and half of his stuff was at his new place, and half of his stuff was in his roommate's car to make the next trip to the new place. When he got sick, and I got the stuff that was in his roommate's car back, and some of the stuff at that house, but a lot of it I didn't get back, and it's okay. It's just things, but it would be nice to have. And if I had all those things, I may have made different choices for what to keep and what not. But that's not how it turned out. So, what are you gonna do? So, what we've been doing since Dad got here was we very quickly unpacked all the boxes. Dad has organized the garage, so both cars fit. Yay! I can put my car in the garage again. We've had a couple days where we had to go shovel snow. We have a park right next door to us, so yesterday after it snowed, I think it was yesterday, I took the dog over to the park while my dad shoveled snow. Yes, I have shoveled snow too. It's not something I expect him to do. But I kept the dog out of his way. And she went to the park and ran around like a mad child. And she climbed on the play equipment. She climbed up. They have a slide that has bumps on it like a rock wall would have, but it's just so kids can climb the slide and have less opportunity to slide down or break their necks. And she jumped up on that. It was covered with snow, and she thought that was pretty cool because she could climb right up. Then she tried it on a regular slide. Didn't work quite as well. And she slid down, and it freaked her out. But she did climb up to the top of this thing that they have. Mainly, she just kind of ran around in the snow like a crazy dog. And she had fun, and she was worn out for the rest of the day. It was great. Dad shoveled the sidewalk. We've met a few of the neighbors, which is good because I like to know my neighbors. My dad has a theory that if you walk by our house with a dog, he will pet it. He will talk to you because you have the dog. It's a great icebreaker just to have the dog. Yeah, my puppy's not really used to being able to just go and run. She's always had, even when we lived where it snowed before, she would go be crazy for a little while, but for the most part, she did have a fenced area that she had to stay in, and it wasn't real big. She was very good about staying in the yard, but she just I wasn't out there very often. So, and when it snowed where I used to live, it wasn't an inch. It was, oh, by the way, you have to chip ice off of your car to get into it in the morning. And above that ice is 6 inches of snow. So I wasn't real keen on going out there and standing in it. And it was 9 degrees or whatever it was. So we didn't go out and just play in the snow. Yesterday when we got up and got her out there, it was still cold. It wasn't windy. It was probably in the high 20s. So didn't have to bundle up too much and just threw on some boots and went out there, and she had a good time. Gave her some exercise. Other than that, we've been decorating. We've made a lot of trips to the Home Depot. Well, we made a lot of trips to Home Depot. The attic didn't have any wood in it so we couldn't put boxes down. But he went and got some wood for the attic. We had to order a set of attic stairs that we have to put in. Decorating is fun. It is a great thing to do unless you are moving from 2,000 square feet worth of decorating to 1,500, and which is still fun. Don't get me wrong. We just have a lot of stuff for walls that we don't have walls. And our living room, the only walls on the living room are the exterior wall and the one that divides the living room and my bedroom, really. It's one of those that's open. So we've kind of lost some wall space in the move, which is fine. We just kind of made us pick and choose what we like the best. And we've kind of changed it up. Before it was kind of, we don't have a family room anymore, but there wasn't much on the walls in the family room to start with, so that's good. But before, the living room was kind of more of a formal area because we did have a family room. There was no TV in there or anything, but now we have more my beach pictures, not like personal pictures, but decorative pictures on the walls. And, well, you want to see? I can show you. My room is split between the Harry Potter corner and kind of beachy stuff, but other stuff too. That corner is pretty much the Harry Potter stuff. There's a little in other parts, but I try very hard to not let it flood the whole house, and it's pretty much stuff that is, like, if you're not a Harry Potter nerd, you aren't going to know it's Harry Potter. Am I still connected? I'm still connected. Okay, I'll go show you. There's the Harry Potter corner. And my wands. But let's show you the living room. Laptops are nice because I can do this. Oh, it's very dark in here. We don't like to open the blinds because we have neighbors behind us. But there's some shelves that we've just got stuff on. That picture used to hang in the living room. It was like a focal point. Now it's in the entryway. There's the bookshelves. Nothing real beachy there. But just as far as like the artwork that we hung up, that's kind of got some glare on it. But, and these are some lighthouse pictures that I have that are signed by the photographer. Photographer was not me. Would love to say it was, but it wasn't. And that one, that's also signed by the photographer, but that's where my son's ashes were spread. It's a little down from where my son's ashes were spread, but basically, get the gist. And then in the rest of my room, I've got like those two things on shelves. That's all my Harry Potter movies, and there's a couple snitches up there if you're a Harry Potter fan. That was my mom's. And then, whoa, hello, houses. And then my other two shelves. So, Nothing Harry Potter on this shelf. I'll have to fix that. That I got from a friend, my best friend. And that is Harry Potter, but you can't really tell. And then those things, which are kind of sort of beachy, kind of not. Mostly it's my bathroom in here that's beachy, but I have a couple things. Like I have a piece of coral and some things and stuff. But really I do have a lot of Harry Potter. And that's not even all of it. That's just the stuff I put out. I got a subscription box a couple years ago from some friends for Christmas. And it was like 3 boxes worth of subscription box. I think it came every other month. So I got a lot of stuff in there. And then I went to Universal in Florida last January. It's been about a year. And I kind of maybe sort of went a little overboard, sort of maybe. Not sorry. And then, I mean, I have stuff. I get Harry Potter as gifts. I got, for Christmas, I got a chocolate wand. I got a Harry Potter drinking glass, a glass. I got 15 days of Harry Potter socks. I got a little tin with my house emblem on it that had lemon, I think they're lemon jelly beans or lemon candies. I haven't opened it yet. So it's a thing. If somebody doesn't know what to get me, they go for Harry Potter, which is fabulous. I got into Harry Potter when my son was born. Well, my son was about 11 when the first book hit the States, a little over. So he was the right age. Harry Potter was 11 in the first book. And my son got into it when he was 11, maybe almost 12. And I didn't know from Harry Potter. What do I know? I'm old. And he started using words that I didn't know. So I decided I didn't know what he was talking about. He's telling me what's happening in the book, but I still don't have a clue. Oh, they're playing Quidditch. Well, I don't know what that is at the time. So I said, okay, when you're done with the book, I'm reading the book, because he was almost done with it at that point. So I read it, and I was hooked. I loved it. So then after that, it was, I'm going first thing to get, I wasn't sitting up at midnight to go to the bookstore to get the next book, but I was going first thing the next day to get the next book. And then there was who gets to read it first, him or me. But it was something we shared. And I think that's part of the reason that I have gotten so into it. He and I would compete for the books when he got older and was out of the house. I think one more book came out after that, maybe 2. I think 1. He had his copy where he was. I had my copy where I was. And we were like, I'm on chapter 6. What chapter are you on? Well, I'm on chapter 6 too. Oh, have you gotten to the end? I'm almost to the end. No, I haven't gotten to the end yet. Oh, okay. But so it was something that, since both of us liked it, it kept us both interested in it a little more than I probably would have been otherwise. But it's something that continues to connect me to him. And I love it. I mean, I will definitely admit I am a Potterhead. I am a Potter nerd. Call me what you want. I don't care, because I like it. And there are a lot worse things I could be doing with my money. And not that I spend a lot of money on it. Most of what I have has been gifts. Oh, thank you. But yeah, most of the stuff I have has been gifts, except for like the stuff I bought at Universal. And I did go a little crazy. I got a shirt, lanyards, God, I can't even remember what all I got at Universal. I know every day. I went 3 days, and every day I came home with a bag or 3. I know there is a regret. There was a hoodie I wanted that I didn't get just because I'm not spending that money. I should have spent the money because the only place I can find it is at the Universal website. And if I buy it now, I have to pay shipping on it. And now I definitely won't spend the money. But if I was back there, I'd buy it again. There's a guy on YouTube. His channel's called The Potter Collector. And he collects, but mainly he collects the books. And he has thousands of Harry Potter books, various languages, various editions. And he is actually where I learned how to tell a first edition from a non-first edition, because I don't know. How do I know? Never paid attention to such things. And my dad got me for Christmas a entire set, like new, first edition Harry Potter books, and 3 of them, I believe, are first printing. Does that make them worth tons of money? No, probably not. But I don't care because I like them. They're the American edition, not the UK edition. I've only got one book that is UK edition, and it's house themed. I don't know if you can see it. See the black one back there with the yellow? Yeah, that's it. That's the UK edition of the first book. It's not a first edition. It's not first printing. It's just a book. But I like it. It's got some stuff in it that's themed for the house that I'm in. So what's on the future? What does we hold? Some plans that I have for the channel are right now, between the weather and trying to get a job and trying to get the house in order, I'm probably not going to post every week. Last week when I didn't get to post, I kind of stressed about it. Not enough to post, obviously. I hadn't been anywhere because of unpacking and the move, and I've applied for a few jobs. Not that that's been taking a huge amount of my time, but it does take some of my time, and it puts my mind elsewhere. And I just hadn't gone out and done anything. I could take you guys with me to Walmart for the umpteenth time, but really, I mean, I don't want to go to Walmart myself. I don't want to watch somebody else go to Walmart. Ugh. So what I'm going to do, I think, and I want feedback from you guys. If you have ideas, let me know. My plan is basically just when I do something that's not mundane and ordinary, vlog about it. When I have enough vlog to make a video, I will. If I do something cool, I will definitely do a sole vlog just for that. What the hell? I will definitely do a vlog just for that. Like if I go to a farmer's market or a bazaar or a crafts fair, or make a trip to the ski resort or whatever. But right now, my little car won't make it to the ski resort. My little car is not made for snow. It's made for commuting here to there. It does okay in street snow where they've got gravel on it and all like that. But I've been to Bogus Basin in the past, and sometimes the road's fine. Sometimes it's not. And I'm not willing to take the chance in my, I've got a little beeper car. I call it a roller skate. It's just a little commuter car. I bought it when I was driving a mile to work. So have fun, Hempe, and thanks for coming in. I'm going to wrap this up here in a minute anyway, so you're not going to be missing much. Let me know, though, if you have any ideas for my posting, because it is what it is, and I'm not going to be able to do it every week. But I know there's still a couple people watching, so I'm going to keep going for a few minutes, and then I'm going to call it a day. So basically my plan is if I have something that I think is worth sharing, I'm going to share. let me know what you guys want to see. If you want to see me going to Walmart, then let me know, and maybe I will post going to Walmart. If you want to see the day-to-day mundane garbage, let me know. I wish I had thought yesterday to take my phone with me when we were out playing in the park with the dog, when the dog and I were out playing in the park in the snow, but I didn't, and that's the way it is. But it was kind of nice to just enjoy it and be able to pay attention to her. She's been kind of neglected lately. Poor baby. And she needed some attention time. Not that I had to do much with her. She was just running around, but she just needed my attention. So I will vlog. I will do videos on the special stuff. I may go live from time to time when I get a chance. But for the most part, I think I'm only going to post when I actually have content to post. I'd rather give you guys a good video once a month than garbage once a week, just for the sake of posting a video. I know sometimes it is quantity over quality as far as YouTube is concerned, but I'm not doing this to make a ton of money. I'm doing this as a way to preserve the memories with my dad and what's going on in life with us and my puppy, and that's what it is. I'm not in this to make money. I don't care if I have 1 million subscribers. It'd be great if I did, don't get me wrong. But that's not why I started this, and I need to get back to why I started it, which is to keep the memories of what's going on. Well, right now, what's going on is boring. I have some videos of it already. How many unpacking videos do you need to see? Boxes all over the house and stuff that doesn't have a home yet. So that's where we're at. Again, if there's something Idaho-y you want to see that's not in Great Northern Idaho in the Panhandle, because I'm not going there, let me know. If there is a channel name that you think would be fitting to starting over once again in a new town, let me know. I would like to keep it with starting over because that's what people know. And I don't want it to be starting over in Idaho because you guys are more creative than that. You can do it. I have faith. You can come up with something. Good on you. So that's where we're at. If you have any decorating ideas, let me know based on what you saw. We are running out of wall. I do have some other stuff to put up, but I don't know where I'm going to put it. Some stuff might get rearranged. You never know. So I'm going to call this. I appreciate the 2 people that are still watching, and Hampe, I appreciate you being here. I wish you guys would chat actually type in the chat, but who knows? Maybe it's a hater. I don't know. Maybe it's just a lurker, and that's fine. If you just want to watch to lurk, that's great. I love it. Other than that, you guys have a good day. Don't forget to hit a thumb. Don't forget to subscribe. And leave a comment letting me know your suggestion for a new channel name. I seriously want to hear from you guys on that. Because this is for you. I mean, the videos are for me, but putting it on YouTube and the channel, that's for you. So let me know what you want to see. Let me know. And as far as everything else goes, I will talk to you later. You guys have a good day. And I unplugged my mouse. Oh, God. I'm so dorky. Okay. Oh, look, I have a mouse. Okay. Bye, guys. Enjoy your weekend.